Montanita, and we are in, I wouldn't call it totally the low season, it's kind of a shoulder season. It's mid-January, late January. It's not till October that you really hit the low season, but January is a great time to visit Montanita. I've been here a couple times before, and it was too much. It was too much Montanita. This is the biggest party town in Ecuador, and when it's a holiday or it's just the high season, you don't even want to stay in the town. It's just too loud, it's too annoying. It's fun, don't get me wrong, it's crazy, but going in one of the off months or in the shoulder season is a lot better. So I'm going to show you around a little bit and make some suggestions for places to stay and places to eat. And here we go. Found our favorite ceviche place in Montanita. On the main street, there's a bunch of little ceviche carts. Each one's shaped like a boat. And our favorite is ceviche. It's Johnny. So previously when I'd stayed in Montanita, I'd always made a point of staying outside of town. Typically I'd either stayed in there's a little town, I think I'm pronouncing it right, Manglialto, something like that, Managlito. Anyway, there's a little town 15 minutes walk south that is a little quieter, or I'd stay in Olan, which is a 5-minute, 10-minute taxi ride to the north. This time, because I'm making a video about Montanita, I decided to stay in the heart of it one night. Stayed at a hotel called Charo's. Sign said $40 a night. It was actually $50 because it was the weekend. Had what looked like a nice room. 3rd floor, oceanfront, great view, but super noisy. There was no fan and the air conditioner didn't work, and really it was too loud. It was too loud to have the windows open. So we bailed out of there because that place was stupid. And had some really annoying, insulting policies too, like making you wear a wristband around the hotel and charging you a deposit for towels and just annoying stuff like that. So we had another night. We stayed at the very far north end of the beach, about 4 hotels down from the very limit. Unremarkable place. I don't even remember its name. It was cheap for the price range, quality we're looking at. It was like $30 for the two of us, but kind of a dingy, dark room, so we didn't stay there too long. And then we discovered a gem, and that's where I'm staying at right now. This is a Kundalini, and this is not solicited. This is just me showing my appreciation for this awesome hotel. Kundalini, it's a mid-price range place. It was like $44 for our first night and $50 for our second because we moved to a different room, a better room. It's, I would say, hands down the nicest place I've stayed anywhere in Ecuador. Really a lot of thought went into this place. Very well soundproofed, really smart design. The staff are great. The free breakfast is amazing. So if you're going to be in Montanita, I would recommend this place. You might want to make a reservation if you can find them online, because we tried to stay here a little earlier. We tried to stay here on Friday or Saturday night it was, and they were booked up. There was no room. So yeah, I'll try to put a link to their website or their email in the comments. But you can find them if you walk about 5 minutes north along the beach from the town. Really the ideal distance outside of the town. It's a quick walk in to party or get ceviche or whatever, but great hotel. Loved it. All right, and with that, we are on our way back to Quito, Ecuador. So we got a bus at 3 o'clock this afternoon from Montanita to Guayaquil. We'll hit the Guayaquil bus station, then about a 4 or 5 minute taxi ride from the bus station to the airport. And we're flying on Tami. It's spelled in English, it looks like tame, but it's pronounced Tami. I wouldn't recommend this airline. If you have an option to fly with one of the better local airlines, I would go that way. Tami, they're kind of like the Ryanair or the Spirit Airlines of Ecuador. They're a little scammy. On our flight out here, I booked online, and when I got to the airport, they charged an extra $22 to put our names on the ticket. Kind of a dick move. And we liked Montanita so much we decided to stay an extra day. Also, I was feeling a little sick and didn't want to fly with a traveler's stomach. So we tried to reschedule our flight, and Tami wouldn't even hear us out. They wouldn't let us reschedule at all. Told us to book one-way tickets from Guayaquil to Quito, 50-minute flight, that it would cost $120 each. And I went online and booked the same tickets on their airline. I didn't want to book with them again, but they had the flight at the time I wanted. Same tickets online were $35. I think I'm gonna have to pay that $22 fee again to put my name on the ticket, whatever the hell that is. But still better than they were trying to get us for. There's other options, and the bus, takes 12 hours, but you can get an overnight bus, and that's the cheap way to go. All right, and one last plug for places that we liked in Montanita. Right on the malecon, this area where I usually avoid the restaurants because they're usually overpriced and not that great, but a little place called Al Carajo. They've got a really good beer selection, a rare and awesome beer selection, some good IPAs, and it's actually really good food. I think it's a little pricey by Ecuador standards, but not by Montanita standards, and we ate a lot of shitty places while we were here. Right on our way out the door, we found our favorite. So, Al Carajo. Again, not a paid plug. I don't do those. Just a place I like. So we got lucky, ran, and just caught the bus to Guayaquil. Actually heading out an hour earlier than we need to because we're probably gonna have to argue with Tame Airlines again. But yeah, we're on a kind of a seasick bus, as you can see by the camera shaking. That's right, it's got bad shots.